Hey, it's Sarah. Let's look at your astrology for June the 8th through the 14th, 2025. We have a lot going on. Mercury enters Cancer, Jupiter enters Cancer, and this powerful Sagittarius full moon. And I'll put that information up on the screen if you want to jot it down. In today's video, we're going to look at how this is going to affect the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. What can you expect during this powerful week? So Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this is an exceptionally good week for you. Mercury in Cancer will assist you in moving forward on important projects, and overall your communication skills are compassionate and on point right now. You're easily able to deliver your message and connect with people. We also see your intuition is boosted, and this helps you see the bigger picture around work challenges and the next step. You're also able to read the intention of others, so this does make it easier to connect with them and to communicate in a way that they can understand. You're able now to quickly get your point across, and like I say, this is a big win at work, especially with your coworkers who may be somewhat in a daze and not really on the same page as you. So this is going to be really helpful. You may also want to have an important conversation with loved ones this week. It's time to clear the air before the full moon. You can be more supportive now without expecting much in return. So tap into the full moon energy and clear the air. Midweek, you're on fire at work, projects are going well, and self-employed, gig working, and business owning Gemini natives are presented with lucrative opportunities. You're more inspired and creative when dealing with difficult people, and this makes the week much more enjoyable. Your income gets a boost when lucky Jupiter moves into Cancer for the next year. The 11th could be an emotional time for you as the full moon highlights partnership issues and the need for balance. And honestly, Gemini is not really at home in the Sagittarius energy. It's too much. You need to take it down a notch. So acknowledging your feelings can be very healing, but you may need some time alone to fully sit with your emotions. The spark of self-awareness is something that needs quiet and almost isolation to develop. Now, I'm not saying, check out for the entire week, but if you can take a break towards the end of the week, even if it's just an afternoon alone, to journal or meditate or talk to a trusted friend on the phone about what's going on with you and what's really bubbling up from the past, you're going to find this really helpful. And if anybody pops up demanding your time, they're likely to feel your wrath, as you need this time like never before to really get clear on what is motivating you and what is pushing for some of these changes that you feel that you must make. Are they legitimate or are they self-sabotage? So to really get to the root of that, you're going to have to sit with it. And don't move forward on relationships until you do reflect, Gemini, or you could regret it. Overall, this is a very busy and powerful week for Gemini natives. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. We'll get into Libra in just a second. If you don't know me, my name is Sarah, and I'm your mystical BFF. On this channel, we talk about astrology, tarot, energy, healing, wellness, and everything under the sun. If this sounds appealing to you, why not consider subscribing and joining us here? We'd love to have you as part of the community. And let me also stress that this is my take on the energy and the astrology, and it is Western astrology plus intuitive insights, tips, and tricks to help you make the most of this powerful energy in this chaotic world that we're living in. If you like it, subscribe, and let's get back into it. Libra. For Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, the theme this week is relationships. You begin this week in a really good place. You're grateful for all you have, but you're also aware that it could be better, but it has to be a joint effort, especially for partnered, committed, and married Libra natives. You have to work together as a team, and things may not be on track with that right now. So it might be time to really talk things through before it gets any worse. Finances are an issue, of course, as are spiritual matters this week. You're feeling pushed to make more money, to cut spending, but in reality, it's not that you're just throwing this money away, Libra. Everything costs more, and there are more responsibilities, more demands on you, and you're going to have to come up with a new solution. But don't fret, Libra. The universe has your back, and I'll get to that in detail in just a minute. Your spiritual gifts are strengthened and you may be ready to be of service this week to those in need. But you're also overwhelmed, Libra. It's great that you want to help. It's great that you want to be of service, but don't beat yourself up for not doing more. Instead, try to find balance and get some rest. You can work to understand other people better and help those around you. Just make sure you're not overdoing it and getting obsessive in the process. On the 9th, lucky Jupiter kicks off a year-long stay in your career sector, leading to increased recognition and luck. Now, this is how you bring in more money and stabilize your finances. It's quite possible you're finally going to receive that big break. This is a great time to launch your YouTube channel, your podcast, your website, or take a hobby or side hustle to the next level. You're able now to get projects off the ground and also enjoy the process. If you're still unsure on what to do next, research and think about what it is you want to accomplish, and then ask for help. Hire a coach, book a reading, or reach out to a trusted friend to brainstorm. Begin with what inspires you and what you're passionate about. Your message can not only be profitable, Libra, but it can also change lives. So whatever you do, don't waste this precious gift. This is a golden opportunity for you. So put something out there and at least begin. And if you have already begun this process and maybe it's been kind of a lukewarm response, don't give up. This is the week to really go all in and commit. The fiery full moon in Sagittarius could leave you feeling a bit restless or emotional. It's important to acknowledge your feelings around your childhood now so you can start the healing process. And you may be saying, Sarah, I've been working on that for decades. Yep, you probably have. But healing is not a straight line. It's a spiral. So often we think we've healed one particular situation or issue, only to find it come back up again years later. And that's because we can only heal as much as we can heal at any given time. Because to heal everything at once would probably incapacitate you. So instead of feeling like you're failing because you haven't finally tackled that thing that happened when you were 7, it's okay. Healing is a process. Just give yourself the time to work towards understanding your motivation through healing. And when you acknowledge this, you also give yourself more grace and compassion. You've been pushing yourself for so long, Libra, it seems natural for you to be on autopilot, but it isn't. And this is really not the way you want to live. So slow down and rest on the weekend, regroup, and think about how the future can change. Have a great week. Aquarius, looking at your forecast for the week, the second week of June finds Aquarius feeling more empowered as you've been focusing on your health and well-being. You're feeling better and you're ready to have an adventure. Venus, the planet of love, is in your family zone from June the 6th to July the 4th, and it's impacting you strongly. You can connect with loved ones and strengthen relationships now. Spend time together and plan a getaway or perhaps start a new tradition. You draw strength from family and friends, Aquarius, so it's important to nurture those bonds. And when you find yourself stressed out or overwhelmed, take a break and just, go watch a film with your family or go for a walk. Something like that with friends, and you will slowly feel the stress lift off you. Mercury and lucky Jupiter both move into your routine and health sector on June the 8th and 9th, which further lends you the ability to stick to your health goals. So this is great. Invite a friend for a walk or to enjoy the gym, and you'll find that they lend another layer of enjoyment to working out. The camaraderie that they bring to the exercise really improves the whole situation. It doesn't feel like it's a chore as much, and you're looking forward to talking with them and laughing and reminiscing. So yeah, it can really shift your attitude about exercise. And later in the week, the full moon could leave you overwhelmed because you have a very full social calendar right now, and you're feeling like you must achieve so much this week. You must get so much done. You must connect with so many people. You must launch new projects. You must. And that's the fire energy at work. So just step back and take a breath. Pace yourself. Also, this energy can amp up your psychic gifts, so expect the unexpected there. We also find you making small home improvements, and that's favored right now. Just set a budget and stick to it. You don't have to finish all the jobs before the weekend either, but be mindful of the scope of work you're contemplating. Is this something you can do alone on $100, or is this something that's going to take a crew of people and thousands of dollars before it's completed. So be mindful of that and really think about it before you start doing things to your living space that can't easily be repaired, that are going to take a crew to fix. So overall, this is a really great week for you. Oh, and happy Friday the 13th. This is a great time for Aquarius to plan a scary movie marathon with friends, take a ghost tour, or just really go do something fun to celebrate this quirky almost holiday. Yeah, I think it's a good week for you. All the signs are going to be busy, and there's a lot happening under the surface, which is kind of the theme for June. Not so much is really happening out front, except for Libra. Like I say, Libra's getting this golden ticket moment where they could really see their business take off, their brand take off, or anything that they're passionate about. So it's important that they go for it this week. The other air signs are basically working on inward issues and strengthening bonds with relationships. And that's important. So, yeah, it is a good week. It's going to be hectic. And with the fire energy from the full moon, like I say, you all may feel restless because the energy is driving us to move forward, get out there and do things. So just pace yourself. That's the key. I hope you found this mini reading helpful. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Your comments help the algorithm do its thing and more people get to see the video. So it is really important. Just tell me your sign. That would help. Okay. And I want to thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing. The channel just hit 16,000 subscribers. Woohoo! And I couldn't have done it without you. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video and watch to the end especially. I know that there are millions and millions of videos out there, so the fact that you even saw this one is a miracle. I appreciate it. So yeah, thanks for watching. I have a lot of new videos in the queue. Stay tuned for more. Reiki blessings.